Hey everybody, this is Tracy from Tracy's Art and Craft here. If you hear any banging, please excuse it. I've got a build around, doing some plumbing and things. So today I have decided to bring to you 2 new Etsy kits about to hit my store today. So I thought I'd bring them out because they're really super cute, and then I thought we'd make something with them afterwards. So the first Etsy kit I want to bring to you as a Digi Kit is the Springtime Papers. They are all in A4 or American letter size if you like. The only reason there's a border is because my printer doesn't do borderless, so yours will. And I'm just going to pop you through the different pages you get. So you get 10 pages altogether, and I decided to do these ones really bright colours because it being springtime. Oh, we've missed one. Because it's springtime, I thought you'll always see a lot of vintagey things and stuff like that, pastel things, but you don't usually see the really bright colours. So I'm not saying they're not out there, of course they are, but I just thought I would bring them to you. I'm also hoping you can hear me. My microphone isn't plugged in. I'm just really quickly doing this while I can, while everybody else is busy. I absolutely love these ones, so cute. And I thought this one would make a lovely middle page in a journal, and I thought the next one will as well. This beautiful sunflower I thought would look gorgeous inside a journal. And then we have 2 backing papers as well. So 8 normal papers, 2 backing papers, but of course you could just use these as normal papers as well. I haven't printed on the backs of these ones, I just printed them off so that you could see. So that is the springtime papers. They'll be into the Etsy store. If they're not in already, they will be by the end of today. Just depends on how quick I manage to get all of this done today. So I always do my paper and ephemeras separately, and that's because some people don't want the papers, they want the ephemera, or vice versa. So I always do them separately for you guys because that's how I like to buy them too. So these are the Ephemera Pages. So you get 4 mini tags and 2 larger tags. I do like my big tags, so I do tend to put big tags in most of the pages. Here you get 4 mini journaling cards, and then these sort of square shaped ones. These are perfect for making envelopes out of and things, so yeah, I've added those sort of more strange sizes in. And then we have here 4 journaling cards, which are super cute, super bright, fitting in with the themes of the papers. Again, where there's white space, I've left it white on the journaling cards because I thought that would just be, you know, the bright white goes well with the bright colours. So, and here I've added in some Fussy Cuts. The corners you could use on things, the lovely sunflower which is on the other pages. So it's just tying in all the pages into that. All of these are printed on 210 GSM. My printer didn't like it, so you'll see that sometimes the alignment's slightly out, and that's because my printer didn't like the paper. And also you'll see the lines here. These lines are because the printer didn't like the card. They're not on when I printed it onto normal copy paper. So, but here you've got some lovely words and also numbers. I also left some plain for you so that you could use those as book plates or anything like that. I've added in some bright butterflies that sort of tie in, the colours tie in with the kit. And then we have the last Fussy Cuts. I've put the background as coloured so that you could cut around them on this one if you wanted to, so you didn't have to go all in between. So that is the ephemera one. Now the next kit is my absolute favourite, and it's called Pastel Tea Party. And it is just adorable. I absolutely love it. So we'll go through the papers first, and then we'll have a look at the ephemera. So this is the first page, and I'm starting off on the best page, I think. I absolutely adore this page. I have printed on the back, but that's only because I didn't realise I was still printing and I didn't want to waste my paper, so I quickly flipped it over. Some of them are printed upside down and all sorts, so just ignore the bad printing. Then we've got the two mice, who are just adorable. But once you sort of fold this page, you'll have sort of one mouse looking into the centre. So yeah. Next we have birds in a teacup with some posts and some postal marks, which are just cute, 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 cute. I love the colours in this. I love the pastel colours. And then we've got the teapot and the cupcake. Again, once you sort of fold that in half, you see you're only going to have like one half showing. And here I have put these teapots on, making sure they face sort of outwards, so that when you fold them in half, you've got some plain space just down the side here. These would be good as backing pages. Sorry, I've got it upside down. I thought these would be good as backing pages as well as using on their own. Again, this pack has 10 pages altogether. Yeah, this one's really cute. I've made it lined so that the lines are the right way up for if they were folded into a journal. Then there's this one. And then the last page I've added on some birds. It can be used as a page or it can be used as ephemera, whichever you choose. I've got some extra pages here, but that's just where I sort of printed out doubles and things. So that is the 10-page kit of the Pastel Tea Party. I just want to make sure I show you every page. Yeah, I did. So that is the pages, and then we'll get on to the ephemera. The ephemera is just adorable. So here we have 4 journaling cards. I have put 2 in landscape and 2 in portrait, so you've got sort of a different view of card, however you want it. And these ones, we get these 4 journaling cards as well. I think they're just such a lovely size. Now we get these 4 pockets, and this could be used as a belly band, it could be used as a decorative strip or whatever, but these pockets are perfect sizes for these tags. Oops, sorry, I've knocked you there. Stop you shaking around. There we go. So these tags, or later on I've got some smaller journaling cards, and they're all a perfect size for these pockets. So yeah, there's those. Easy fold, easy glue down pockets. So on here we've got the 5 tags, but I've also put on some little book plates, so you could write your own words or you could stick on your own words. And I've also added some hearts there as well. Again, words look really lovely in these, so do flowers sort of stuck to the side of them and things. So there's that. We have the 8 journaling cards, mini ones that I told you about. We also have 8 plainer ones. Now these plain ones here, I've left them plain so you can decorate them up yourself. Maybe you'd like to cut elements out of the pages, or maybe you'd like to add your own that you find about. So I've left that for creator's choice, if you like. And then we have 2 massive tags. I do really like my big tags. So again, sorry about the banging, we do have building work going on, that's why I keep going quiet as well, so I'm hoping you can still hear me. And then last of all we have the words. So I have put in some that are big enough to go in front of books, in all different types and sizes, different texts and things, and then I've also added on some small ones for you to use in your journals. You can either keep the grey backgrounds or you can cut that off, whatever you choose. So just 1 second and then I will be right back. Welcome back. So I've cut off all the edges of the papers here, and I've chosen 3. some which I will use the back of as well, so we'll have a look at that. And what we're going to do is we're going to make ourselves some envelopes, some really super easy envelopes. I like to mass make these as well. So the first thing you want to do is fold your paper in half, or use a cutter if you wish, but I always use my scissors, and then I just cut down the edge like this, and I get a relatively straight line from this, so it's not too bad. And if you haven't, then you can just, you know, touch it up at the end anyway. Now the trick to this one is you want your piece to be upside down, so turn it upside down and then the wrong way, so that if you can see it's upside down, and I flip it the wrong way, and when I fold it up I have everything up the right way here. Now that does mean everything that comes down on this part, yeah, will be also the right way. Thank God for that, because I did not think that would be the case. Right. So I've already got the basics of our envelope done. I do like to add a thumb hole. Right. And there's the basics. You want to make sure you don't fold straight down here, because it's going to be really hard to get things out of. You want to fold maybe like ½ an inch to an inch up, so that you can get things out of it a little easier. Now the other thing is, let me just move these papers out of the way so I don't get glue on them in a minute. The other thing is, if you didn't add a thumb hole and all the back here was just like a plain colour, you could just leave that so it would open up and you could write in it. So it's just like a folded up secret journaling spot, if you like, so you didn't have to glue it down. But for today we're just going to be gluing it down, so we're just going to glue down these sides with very, very small amount of glue. So I'm trying to use just a really little bit, but this is a really thick glue and I haven't watered it down yet. Yeah. There we are. So there is envelope number 1. And I think these are a really good idea to mass make if, you know, you make quite a few journals, you just want to get a load of ephemera made. So if you were to mass make, I would suggest folding first, coming back and cutting everything down, and then oh, slightly wrong there, yeah, and then gluing them down. So that's how I would do it. Now this one, thinking about using the back piece as well. So if you've printed on the back, you can get 2 different looks of envelope out of it. Oh, I'd mouse it to come down further. This can be a very narrow envelope. Unless I do it this way. No. Nope, narrow envelope it is. There we go. We figured it out. There we are. It's going to be a narrow envelope, but still super duper cute. So this side I'm going to use, I'm not going to use this side here, I'm going to use this side. So I want it upside down. Do I need it upside down on this one? I don't suppose I do. If I do it the right way up, you'll be able to see that piece when you open it up. So again, I'm going to do this one quite narrow. Because the cupcake won't be seen, I can do this one right way up. Does that make sense? So the cupcake is right way up on the back. So again, there could be envelopes, there could be you know, little journaling spaces. I am going to have all of mine as envelopes. Just as a super easy way to not use a punch board, to make yourself some envelopes. And yeah, and it's super easy. It's just remembering to put things upside down and whatnot, like this. I just had the wrong way up, so upside down. There we go. Folding. And there we go, there's another one. Yep, so again, I'm making sure it's upside down, so that when I put it up, it'll be the right way up. There we go. So then what I would do is then go through and put the thumb holes in all of them. Of course, if you're going to ink them up, you might want to do that at this stage too. Sorry if you can hear banging, I still have the builder here. He's going to be here for quite some time, I think. I'm having some big work done in my bathroom, so. There we go. So I'm using a 2-inch hole punch there. It is a bit excessive, you don't need a big 2-inch hole punch. I'm only using it because I've fallen in love with it since I bought it for myself, so I usually use a 1-inch though. So again, I have not left the glue to be upside down, so we're working it downwards. Wish I could find my other one. I'm missing one of my glues. I'll probably put it somewhere really daft. I have a habit of doing that at the moment. There we go. So we have 2 envelopes done. Now you could leave these as they are, or you could decorate them. I'm going to use some of the pieces of the kit to decorate it for you, just to give you sort of an idea. Now these kits will be available to members for free. If you wish to become a member, you can go down in the description box and the link will be there. And you get a monthly happy mail sent out once a month on the 1st of every month. And you also get free Digi Kits. And now you can have all the backlog of Digi Kits that I have placed on there, as well as the ones upcoming throughout the month. And I tend to place them on sporadically, so I put them up when I've made one and I like it. I tend to share it with my members before I even put it on my Etsy. But this one will be going up at the same time as Etsy, maybe just a little bit before. So yeah, do feel free if you wish to, but if you don't want to either, or can't afford to, I mean, of course you don't have to. All I would say is don't buy my Digi Kits on there. They don't let me put pence in, so they tend to be a lot cheaper to buy on Etsy, but you can check both out just to be sure. They tend to be a lot cheaper on Etsy to buy, just because I can't put the pence in and things. So I just need a drink there. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to have a little look through the Ephemera Pack. The first thing, I'm going to decide which one to decorate up actually. I think I'll decorate one of these plainer ones up. So this first of all shows you can make ephemera out of just the pages. You don't need to have both the pages or ephemera. But at the same time you might just want the ephemera and not the pages because you want to add it to a journal or something. So, you know, feel free to mix and match. So I'm just going to take a word from here. I'm actually going to take the grey off. As you'll see, I'm not inking today. I'm super busy, so I can't pull everything out. I'm currently making multiple pieces of art for a collaboration that's coming up next month, and I'll talk more about that in another video later this week. But yeah, it's going to be a good one. So I'm just going to cut one of these hearts as well. Of course, these, you could also cut these out. You don't have to use them as journaling cards. They can just be cut out. I hope you can hear me. I do keep going quiet. I'm sorry. A little bit shy because I've got somebody around, you know. So, let's get this cut out. Oh, I'm going right off the line there. That's what I get for not wearing my glasses. Sorry for my appalling cutting, that's because I'm not wearing glasses, so that's what we're dealing with. So what I would do here is I have some scraps of, this is scraps of threads. I always keep some of my threads because they come in really super handy. If you pull just a few of them and you bunch them onto something, it looks like almost nesty. It's kind of cute. So I'll take some threads and I'll take some scrap pieces of lace. Let's just have a little look at what we've got in here. Oh, these are terrible for fabric, these scissors. Right, there we are. And what I'll do is I'll get my 3-in-1. You can use Fabric Tac 3-in-1, whatever. That's all fine. It does leak. Mega leak. Mega leaking. I'm really at the end of the bottle, so now that I've got that stuck down, what I'm going to do is go around some of this lace here and just snip some of it off, just to make it so that you can still see the heart shape behind it, because it's a bit big. Remember, it's a junk journal. The rougher the snips that you do, the kind of better it looks. Now at this point there's lots of ways you can use this, and I'm going to use this as a way to make it a tuck piece. So when you glue this down like this will be able to tuck behind. So what I'm going to do is line it up so I can see where the glue needs to go. Put a bit of glue on. This glue is really quite strong, but it's really thick. It's a Dovecraft one, and it's an absolute nightmare to work with, but if you water it down it lasts for ages, and it's really cheap. It's a tacky glue, Dovecraft tacky glue, and if you water it down, you know, it lasts for ages. So there we go. So you've got this little tuck spot for the envelope to stay closed, but at the same time, you know, it makes a lovely decoration. So I hope that's giving you some ideas. If you want to go buy that kit, of course you can. If you don't, of course you can still use the ideas with other kits. It just shows you how you can use your pages for ephemera. And you can make all of these simple bits out of absolutely anything. A scrap piece of paper you can make a heart from, you know. And words you can make yourself on your computer. So I hope that gives you some ideas. They were really quick, they're really easy, and you can just make up a bunch of them, and when you're ready to use them in a journal, take one, pop a little decoration on it, and it's ready to go in. You could even just glue it on 3 sides and then stick it in, and you'd have a pocket there too. So you'd have the double pocket going on as well. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed seeing those kits and having a little flip through with me. They're really super cute. My shop will be linked down in the description box, as will the members part. I also have a new website that's down there. Very soon there will be a whole massive amount of art going up onto that page. If you want any commissions and things, you can get hold of me through there. My email address should be down there now as well in the description box. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Bye.